How's it going, dudes, and welcome back to Rainswept. I don't know if this is going to be the final video or not, but let's play it and find out. I see they've given you a new room. It's only temporary. It's just so they could dump my bag somewhere for the day. I'm not staying. Can't, actually. Yeah, that's a pity. Jack's brought your car. It's been fixed. That's good. I'm here with Officer Blunt. She's waiting outside. Oh, okay. I'll just be a minute. No, it's not that. She's worried. I don't know what you want me to say or do, Doc. Talk to her. What about? Okay, that was weird. Whatever you've been hearing with you all these days, tell her, please. It'll do you good to talk about it to a friend, and I think you see her as a friend, right? Yeah, you could say that. Well, great then. And have a good drive back home. I hope we can meet again. Under different circumstances, hopefully. Thanks, Doc. You take care too. I guess I should talk to her. Oh, she's right there. On a bench. Hey, Michael. So you're leaving. So you're really leaving, huh? What choice do I have? It's over. So, what will you... So what will you do when you go back? I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Oh? I really thought we were gonna figure it all out. Even if it is murder-suicide, I wish we had some proof. Or some answers. I feel like I've come to know them over the past few days. And I know it was going sour towards the end, but... What was that? Is this game just glitching out? They killed themselves. I wonder what really pushed them to it. Do you think they did it? No. No. I don't. I don't want to, at least. I don't either. You know, my dad, he... Hmm? I never really told you about him, did I? When I was 10, he killed himself. Oh. Gunshot to the head. I'm sorry, Amy. I was there when it happened. I ran down to see where the loud bang had come from. There he was, sat in his favorite chair with a gun in his hand, and Mother tried explaining it the best she could. He was sad, she said. I could barely make sense of it at all at the time. Sorry. Why was he unhappy? Wasn't our family enough? Did I not make him happy? Could I have done anything to change it? But of course, I was 10. What could I have done? I tried figuring out what led to his depression. for months and went over his last days with us. I don't remember much, but I recall he changed in some ways during the last couple of days. I couldn't understand it then, but it just felt off. He didn't feel like the dad I knew, even though he acted it. Detective, the thing is, I don't know if you've always been this way. I don't think you have. I think you used to be different. The way you are, or have become, you remind me so much of him. You remind me of the way he changed during his last days. It feels the same. I was only 10 then. And I was helpless. But I'm older now. I understand people. And I'm a police officer, for God's sake. I can't let that happen again. I won't let it. Amy, this is just weird. What's wrong, Michael? Please. Why does her text color change? I need to know what's making you suffer this way. What happened to Abigail, Michael? Tell her. Okay. Abigail was my wife. It's hard to talk about it, to finally talk to someone. We met when we were at university. I'd sit in the library every day after classes, studying up on different subjects, buried in books. She sat on the same table as me once, but didn't say anything. I didn't either. I didn't really know her well. We saw each other in the hallways, shared a class or two. Despite that, she stood out to me. She looked different from the rest, like a sensible, balanced, mature person, you know? That can be rare sometimes. That went on for a couple of weeks. She never said anything, nor did I. We just shared, but I'd become comfortable in her presence. That was rare too. One day, very uncharacteristically, caught myself looking at her. So did she. Hi. Hello? You're a slow reader. What? You've been reading that book for weeks now. It's a dense subject, and, well, yeah, actually, I am a slow reader. Why don't you take the book home with you? I like the atmosphere here. I know what you mean. Me too. Do you want to take a break? Go somewhere? She was confident, understanding, and really, really patient. I loved that. We quickly became inseparable, often spending hours together doing our own thing without saying a word to each other. We didn't need to talk, plan, or do much to have fun together. Being around her company was meditative. Being with me gave her the same feeling of peace and calm that she gave me. Honestly, a couple of years after graduation, we were married. Nothing spectacular or out of the ordinary happened leading up to our marriage. That's just the way we were. But that was bliss for us. We were bedrock, a foundation for each other. She meant everything to me. Everything. Which is why I can't come to terms with what I've done. This year, on 7th April, we were about to go out for dinner. We've been married 2 years at this time. Hey Michael, you ready to go? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I think I forgot something. I'll be right back. The phone rang. I should never have answered it. Oh, I should probably go get the phone. Oh, okay, there it is. Hello? Boss, sorry to call you at home. What's up? We just received a call from an informant. Apparently he has info that he wants to share about Alex. Where is he? He's near the intersection at the 22nd and 9th Avenue. You're not gonna see him right now, are you, boss? I'm headed that way anyway. A couple of questions won't take any time. How about tomorrow? He could be gone by tomorrow. Warren, he could change his mind. Alex could find him and try to silence him. It's just an informant. We have our first lead in months. Let's not mess it up. Alright, I'll join you ASAP. Wait for me. Hurry up. Alex was a suspect in a murder case, and I was convinced he was the key to unlocking the case, but my boss felt I was getting obsessed and tunnel visioned. He wanted me to give up on it and pursue other leads. Alex kept slipping away like a rat. After months of silence, here was a chance to make a breakthrough at last. You ready to go? I'll just be a minute, alright? Why now? Where are you going? Something urgent's come up. I'll be back in a minute. Do I have to move? Yeah, I gotta move. He'd been told to wait. I'm not advancing that. That's going off by itself. I remember the color of the... Yeah, you guys are gonna have to read that by yourselves. It's going by way too fast for me to read out loud. The smell of coffee, the laughter and voices of people drifting from the cafe. Standing here, watching those people in there, happy, cozy, and warm, I realized I wanted that, not this. A speeding car broke me out of my daydream. Hello. Seconds later, I heard gunshots. I ran back to my car as fast as I could. It couldn't be. Of course not. Why did I bring her along, though? No, I was just freaking out. And I can't read that fast. Remember looking up. Yep. Did it lag? Run, man, run! That's more like a leisurely jog than a run. Oh no. That definitely ain't oil. Seeing Abigail dead, why would my world fell apart? There was no reason for me to carry on. Alex had been in the area. He knew of me. He knew I was after him. He knew the car I drove. I had been careless, irresponsible, and she paid the price. I don't know if he thought I was in the car or just wanted to spite me. He just drove past my car and opened fire. But one thought stopped me from doing anything to myself. Find him, make him pay. That was the only thing that kept me alive at that moment. I was back at work the very next day. I didn't dare allow myself the time to think about it. The informant had run away. I would have to start looking for Alex again, but that gave me purpose. I didn't get a chance to do that though. They found Alex the next day, dead. He was killed in a shooting that broke out when a deal went bad. A meaningless death in a back alley, fit for a scum like him. But why now? Why not a day before? Why did he have to take Abigail away? Just one day before that. Just one day. And took her there. I made it happen. I took her to the wrong place at the wrong time. I lost the purpose. I lost that purpose too. But I carried on. For some reason, I kept coming to work every day. Chief asked me to take a few days off, but work was the only thing keeping me sane or sedated. I stopped going home, and started staying at a motel. I didn't want to see that house again without her. I put myself completely into my work during the day, and at night, I'd be so tired that I'd go to sleep right after work. I eventually stabilized. I got into a rhythm of living without thinking of her or anything. I managed to shut away all thoughts and memories of her. It was the only way I could live. It slowly developed into a new life, an almost normal life. Work was all that mattered. Not thinking about her became second nature. And I hadn't thought about her at all for months. Until I was sent here. There are so many memories, small, beautiful, that I buried inside and tried to forget. Because it hurts so much to think of how good it was. It's scary to move on. Every day that goes by moves me further away from the last time that I saw her. She kept becoming a part of the past with every passing moment. With time, I've forgotten so much that happened. I can only remember a few big moments. The other smaller moments have dissolved around them. They're all small islands. I cannot pronounce that word. A few memories still sinking out in the sea. Sticking out. But every day the numbers grow lesser, and the islands become smaller, disappear one by one. I'm scared of that. Soon it'll be 1 year since it happened, then 2, then 10. I'll move on, and she'll become unimportant to my life. How is that right? It would be comfortable, convenient to move on, to feel better, but do I deserve that? How can I be happy again after my actions killed her? She wasn't just my wife, you know? It isn't just my loss. She was her own person, with her own life, dreams, ambitions, and I took all that away from her. Michael, she knows that you love her. It wasn't intentional, and she won't become unimportant to you. That will never happen. Believe me, that voice telling you that it was your fault, that you could have done something, you need to stop listening to it. She wouldn't want you to blame yourself, would she? Even then, I miss her so darn much. I feel like I can't risk being happy anymore. I don't want to see what follows when you lose something good. The bad times don't invalidate the good, Michael. They're both real. Oh wait, my mic was covering the chat. Was covering the box. I know what you mean. Sorry it took so long. My mic was covering the box. But just can't bring myself to live that. To live without a burden. You're right. You know, I wasn't always this way. I used to be different. I was never this impulsive. Never made decisions without thinking things through and considering every possibility. The way I am these days, that isn't me. It's only since I've come here. I feel I have no self-control. I feel I need to find someone responsible to make someone pay anyone. To punish someone just because I never had a chance to. Because he couldn't. He never got a chance to. Of course. What? Because he never got a chance to confront them, Amy. Who? The rain. The rain. Did it rain that night, Amy? Did it? I don't remember. Try to remember. I think so. I think it did. Of course. There were no fingerprints on the gun. It was too cold. He was wearing... What? Oh no. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have. Wait, what's going on? What did you do? I hope we're not late. We need to go, now! Wait, what's going on, detective? I don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. To the church we go. Up this long hill. But who could be waiting for us? I'm pretty sure I know who. Johnny! No, wait! Stay away, detective. Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to. There's no other way now. Hey, I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I know, Johnny. I know you didn't mean to. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. But that doesn't make a difference now, does it? What's done is done, and now I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of person. I don't even get very angry. I can't believe I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun. Diane, I only wanted to give it back to her. Why did she give you the gun? What does it matter? I killed them, didn't I? She was screaming at me. Get out! I lost my head. I know why you lost control, Johnny. Trust me, I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know? About how it feels? I've suffered too, Johnny. I know what that can do. I'm sorry you suffered, Detective. You seem like a nice person. But we have to learn to live with it, don't we? How can I, after what I've done? Even if I don't end it myself, they'll put me in prison for life or the death penalty. What's the point? That's not gonna happen. Yeah, you won't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You were emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No, I didn't. Then, you have a case that's 10 years, probably less considering your age. How old are you, Johnny? I'm 16. Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. It could even be less than 5 years. That doesn't matter. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How will I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself, so what's the point? Think about your grandma. I do love Granny, but she turned a blind eye, just like everyone. Why would she accept me after what I've done? Would she even look at me? Or would she pretend I don't even exist? Anyway, what will she do with a grandson like me? She's better off without me. No, there's no point. Oh no. Sorry, Detective. Johnny, no! Don't do it, Johnny. Go. You're okay, Johnny. I got you. You're safe now. Go. You go, officer. Forgot his name. I'm so sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. She was scared with the gun in the house. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angrier every time. Every fight was worse than the last. But I didn't want to keep the gun with me. I felt uncomfortable, horrible. That night, after Granny had gone to sleep, I snuck out of the window. Oh hey Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? 11:48. Oh yeah, Diane. Just a minute. So what's up, Johnny? Oh, nothing. Just wanted to talk to you. You know, I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for a holiday. I just told her about it. She's pretty excited. Hence the wine. That sounds great. Yes, Chris, what? Hey Johnny. What are you doing here? Diane, what did you get that here for? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore, Diane. I don't want to... Please take it back. Are you insane? Keep that in your pocket and get the heck out of here. You got that? Get out. Just go. You got that, Johnny? Oh boy. Johnny, what are you doing here? Come. They're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be. Johnny, forget about them. Come, let's go out and... No, I hate them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them both. Stop. What are you doing here? You put him up to this, haven't you? Yeah, go ahead. Blame me for this too. Say that again. Stop it. Stop. What did you say? You see this gun? I'll put a bullet through your head next time you interrupt. Got that? Got that? And... yeah. That's how it happened. Diane! That's 2 shots. 12 a.m. 12:10 a.m. Chris is still alive. Diane? Oh, this is really sad. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Yeah. 12:14 a.m. Back to the beginning of the game. I wish I could undo it all. But I can't. Put him in the car, officer. Good job, detective. Turns out you had it right all along. Poor Johnny. I'm exhausted. Well, who'd have thought we'd actually did it? We caught the person responsible. But Johnny? It doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't. I don't know how to feel. But I'm glad we got here in time. You're gonna stay here a few more days, Michael. No, I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep so much. Beautiful. Oh, pretty bird. Ooh. Great, now I'm sleepy. Man, I haven't slept that well in ages. Better wear something appropriate for today. Something formal. Or black. Ooh. I could really do with some coffee. Well, I guess we're going to attend something. So, let's put on something black. Or formal. Formal is probably better. Am I ready to leave? Yes, we are. We should probably say goodbye to the innkeeper. Hello, detective. I heard what happened yesterday. It's quite hard to believe it, really. Johnny's always been such a nice, docile boy. I really don't understand how he could do that. I'm glad you stopped him from hurting himself, though. Anyway, are you on your way back? Yep, I'll be leaving Pineview in an hour or so. It was good meeting you, Mr. Stone. Come back here and stay with us anytime. We'll be happy to see you again. Just make sure it's on vacation and not for work. Will do, Miss Patterson. Goodbye. Time to head wherever we need to head. Oh, our guitarist friend. Ah, my old word-weaving, crime-solving friend. Thank you. I heard what happened yesterday. It's impressive the way you talked him down. Thank you. It's all a little crazy. This town will take a while to settle down, probably. And you, are you leaving today? Yes, I am. No reason for me to hang around here anymore. You're just gonna have to come back then if you want to listen to my music. Before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think this song is quite appropriate too. Here goes. I wake up this misty morning. Remember the buried pain? A dream has passed me by, like last night's. Ooh, these are pretty interesting. But cold rain sounds right. Last night's cold rain. Perfect! You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's only been 7 days. Like last night's cold rain, so quick, works with the misty morning part 2. Well, thanks as always. I hope we get to meet again someday. I'd love to hear you play all this. Take care now. Goodbye, detective. Off we go at another achievement. I have no idea where we're supposed to go, so I'll see you guys when I find out. So that's where the missing bullet went. Outside from the open window. Yes. while grazing Chris's ear and knocking him out on the way. Correct. Darn. No wonder Mr. Wills didn't see anyone once the final shot did wake him up. It had already been 15 minutes since Johnny had left the house. Oh. What a week it's been, right? You're telling me. Here I was leading a quiet life in a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. You know what really sucks though? What? I don't know if they would have been able to or not, but they never even got a chance to try and fix things, did they? Hey, you guys ready? Sleep well, both of you? Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? This kind of seems like it would be a funeral, with the way they're dressed. We're at a graveyard. This must be for Chris and Diane. But I guess we'll find out in a little bit. We are gathered here today to pay our respects, and to celebrate the lives of Christopher Green and Diane Miller, a young couple whose lives were cut short by a tragic series of events. For that, we must accept responsibility and admit that as a community, we have fallen short, that we all failed them. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams. But they were made to feel unwelcome. We rejected them and shut them out of our community. Not by our actions, but our inaction. Not through harsh words, but not speaking at all. And yet the number of people gathered here today shows that despite all that, they touched our lives in some way. And we must remember that, not to underestimate the impact each one of us has on everyone that we meet. So reach out, speak of what bothers you, confront the darkness, and you do not have to do that alone. Remember that we can make a difference in others' lives. Let's do our best to make sure it's a good difference. It's the very least we should expect from our lives for ourselves. I completely agree with that sentiment. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Looks like the funeral's over. Let's talk to everyone. You did a great job there, Doc. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We'll need someone to take over for the church soon, though. Doubt Father Smith's gonna be back anytime soon. And even if he is, I expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, I think I feel better. Thanks for looking out for me the past couple of days. It wasn't easy at times. That's kind of my job, isn't it? I'm happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best for your life ahead. I look forward to us meeting again someday, under different circumstances, preferably. Yeah, so do I. Me too. Good luck, Doc. Goodbye, Doc. Granny? Miss Brown? Oh, Johnny, why did it have to be him? Poor boy. It wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye to everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Miss Brown. No. It's about time I faced reality. I had my part to play in all this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny had to pay the price. I'll regret that for the rest of my days. Miss Brown, I'm sure that Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. There's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll be back home soon. Shouldn't that be involuntary? You did what you had to do, Detective. Those poor souls. They only had you to speak up for them. Take care. Goodbye, Miss Brown. Don't worry, Detective. I'll take care of her. I'll give her the support she needs in these hard times. She's been a strong person all her life, but I think she might accept a friend this time. Appreciate a friend. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't much time before I join the others here, is it? Others? Where? Underground. Oh, so I've got a little time to do what good I can, you know? I know. You've done a lot of good for Pineview, Grandpa. I think that people really appreciate you here. Of course they do. Anyway, you take care of yourself now, son. And if you ever feel lonely or something, if you need someone to talk to, Grandpa's always here, alright? Alright, Grandpa. Let's talk to Alan and his brother. I can't remember his name. Detective. Hey there, Detective. How are you two doing? How's Audrey, Alan? Getting better and better. She'll be getting discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. I can't wait to begin again. Mark? Back to regular old life. Also, there's the pub to think about now that Alan's leaving. I think I'll keep it. It's part of the town's identity now, and mine, in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full time. Ha! You keeping the pub when you could shut it down. I never thought this day would come. Well, there's a lot of days that I thought would never come. Good job on the case, Detective. I'm happy you figured it all out. The people of this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can all slowly come to terms with our role in this whole tragedy and learn to live better. Glad I could help, Mark. Drive safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. Alright, Brad. Let's see how you're feeling about your own best friend. Hey, Detective. How you doing, Brad? I'm alright, I guess. I just Miss Chris. I wish we'd stayed in touch. All a little too late though, right? Yeah. I guess that's just something I'll have to learn to live with. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they were on the same side in the end, you know? Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm gonna miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. Oh, and good luck with the wedding. Thank you. That reminds me. I was supposed to give this to you. Invitation for the wedding. Did you make it? You know what? I think I can. I think so. I'll do my best to make it. Glad to hear. I'll see you soon. See you then. Take care. Goodbye, Brad. Alright, Ryan. Hey, Michael. All good, Ryan. Yep. You headed back right now? Yeah. It's about time I get it. It's only been, what, a week? Man, it feels like a lifetime has passed by in the last few days. It does, doesn't it? Great job on the case, Michael. That was something. You saw truths that none of us could. You kept an open mind, even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. I'm sure he will. You did really well, saving Johnny back there, Ryan. Yeah, he did. And considering the Chief's professionalism, it's up to you and Blunt to really take care of this department now. I suppose it is. Thanks, Detective. Good luck back home. Come back here anytime you feel like it. See you, Ryan. Alright, Officer Blunt. Amy. Said your goodbyes to everyone? You ready to go? Yeah, I'm done. So, what are you gonna do when you get back? That's a good question. I've got to go home and set so many things straight. I have some friends that wanted to help. I have my parents. I haven't spoken to them in so long. They've been worried sick. I need to tend to that. I need to move back into my old home. Yeah, probably should. There's a lot to figure out when I am back. It's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it, too. That's good. And after that, back to work. Actually, I think I might take a vacation. I think I'll take a little holiday. The past few days have been stressful. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and seeing old faces, but I think a short vacation will do me good. That's great. Any ideas where? Somewhere less rainy and warm. I don't blame you. And you? What are your plans? I've been thinking about the things you told me. I think it's time I moved on to bigger and better things. Good for you. I'd like to work in a bigger city. Maybe even yours. I'd like that. The way you talk about work, the work culture, and the lifestyle. It sounds exciting. I think that's a very good idea. I'll put in a word at the department back home. I think you'll do very well. I'd love that. Listen, Michael, about Abigail. Are you going to be okay? when you get back there? I... maybe. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at least. I now feel grateful more than anything. You give me a call if you need a friend, alright? Understood, ma'am. Take care now, Michael. I think her arm was supposed to be over his, but it wasn't. Drive safe now, Mike. Bye, Michael. Take care of yourself, alright? I will. Well, see you too soon then. I hope you do. Now what? Coffee? What? Again? The cafe is right behind us, Michael. I ran. I can smell it. Alright. She's really addicted to that coffee, isn't she? That was funny, though. Man, this was a great game. Thank you, Armand Sandhu, for making this game. It was awesome. You were awesome. And that was just great overall. But anyways, if you dudes enjoyed this game and would like to see more like this, hit that like button. And thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell. And I'll see you in the next video.